Aloha, friends! Let's learn a little bit more about the season of winter.
What's wrong, Moby? Hey, you're not gonna stay inside all winter, are you? What is winter weather like? Winter is the coldest season where we live, and we get a lot of snow. Water inside clouds can turn into frozen ice crystals. The ice crystals can join together and become snowflakes as they fall to the ground. We also get other types of precipitation in the winter. Precipitation is any kind of water that falls from the sky. Rain and snow are made of water, and they're both kinds of precipitation. Sleet happens when snowflakes melt and freeze again as they fall to the ground. Sleet looks like little ice pellets. During a blizzard, a lot of snow falls, and it can get really windy. Winter is different everywhere. In Florida, it almost never snows. Florida's winter can be pretty dry, with less precipitation than other seasons. But in California, winter can be pretty rainy and wet. How do people adapt to the winter? It snows where we live, so we wear layers of clothing to stay warm. We wear hats, coats, scarves, mittens, and boots. People insulate and heat their homes to stay warm inside. In the winter, the days are shorter and there are fewer hours of sunlight, but there's still enough time to play. People can sled, ice skate, ski, or snowboard. How do plants and animals survive the winter? No, Moby, it's not dead. Frost is frozen water that forms over things. It helps trap heat underground and keeps plant seeds and roots safe from the cold. In the winter, many trees lose their leaves, but their roots stay safe and warm underground. Pine trees keep their needles during the winter, but they don't grow to save energy. In the winter, a lot of adult plants die, and food can be hard to find for animals. Some animals hibernate through the winter, and their bodies slow down to save energy. Other animals grow thick fur or thick layers of fat to stay warm. Some animals migrate south to warmer places with more food. When is winter? It takes a year for Earth to orbit or go around the sun. Earth is tilted at an angle. During the summer, our part of Earth is tilted toward the sun. During the winter, our part of Earth is tilted away from the sun. The Arctic Circle is tilted pretty far from the sun during the winter. There's not much sunlight, and some parts of Alaska can be dark for weeks. The equator is an imaginary line around the middle of the Earth. The countries near the equator don't tilt toward or away from the sun much, so they're warm all year long. Right, Moby. The equator divides Earth into the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. When the northern hemisphere is tilted away from the sun, the southern hemisphere is tilted toward the sun. That means when it's winter in the northern hemisphere, it's summer in the southern hemisphere. Winter is my favorite season, but I think I'm ready for spring now. don't think that snowman's gonna last.
So, now it is officially the season of winter. And we have a question for you. What is your favorite season? Is it winter, spring, summer, or fall?